We got a shot at pulling this off, guys. We got a shot at this. We may make this 365. I think God's on our side this time, huh? Wow. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Settle in. Settle in. Get your coffee ready. 362 of 365. Not on. Yeah, we're getting there, guys. We're on our way. Not bad. You enjoyed the year. Hello, Dominic. I see you. I see you. I see you, Paul. Good morning. Okay, enough of you. Enough of you. Enough. That's enough. We got Sinatra month 3 more times. Well, wait a minute. 362, 63, 62, 63. 3 more wake ups. 2 more. Anyway, here we go. Get into it. Yep. Only a couple more days of this right here. Where are we? Where are we? Settle in. Get your coffee ready. Come over with me to New York City. Come on, Frankie, take us in. There we go.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. I want to wake up
I know, Stephen.
in a city that never sleeps.
Beautiful, Frankie Sinatra.
And find I'm a number one, top of the list.
Never gets old, guys.
King of the hill.
It never gets old.
A number one.
Here we go. Here we go. Take us over the bridge. Come on.
These
Attaboy.
little town blues.
Beautiful. Hello, Cheryl. I made it for a little while.
Melting
Welcome,
away.
here.
I'm gonna make a brand new start of it in old
Beautiful.
New
Come on, baby.
York.
Let's go. Come on, go. I love it.
If I can make it there,
I love it.
I'm gonna make it
Let's see. We're good.
anywhere.
Come on, come with me. Let's
It's
New York.
up to you, New York, New York, New York.
We got over the bridge. We got past it all. Yeah, we got the holidays. Some people were bugged out by the holidays. Some people did enjoy the holidays. Good morning, everybody. 362nd. We're pulling it off, Marinella. Cheech, we're going in the home stretch right now. 2 in a wake up, 3 in a wake up. Your sister's ass in a wake up. We're on our way, underboss. We are on our way. We're in the home stretch of 365 consecutive. We got a shot here. We got a shot here, guys. Let's do it. Today's a great song. Strangers in the Night is our song of the day. It's coming in at number what? It's just crazy. I got my ratings right here. Hold on. It's coming in at number 4, Strangers in the Night. Let's go to the chat. Let's go with the top 5 who came in this morning. It's always Marinella. Good morning. Polak coming in at number 2. Number 3, Tony. Number 4, CG2 to Consigliere. All right. Number 5, Don Mickey. What? Mickey coming in on the fin, number 5. And Thiangdu with the bonus. That's unusual. Mike F., we send our prayers, love, and support out to you. Mike F. is on a road trip. Not my business to get into it, but Let's send out some love and support to the wonderful Mike F. Always, always, always leaving comments. Hello, Michael. You son of a bitch. I guess you checked around on the streets, huh, Michael? You checked me out with Sting? I can't. You guys are nuts. Yeah, another great, great, great. 4 a.m. on the West Coast. Oh, Cheryl's 4 a.m. joining us. Very nice. What is that? Cali? You're in California? We got a couple of 3 topics to get into today. We got our Sinatra song. We got a wonderful Catholic minute. And here we are. Here we are. So as you can see right up there, Sunday Coffee Talk, Strangers in the Night Live, 1228-2025, Frank Sinatra month, episode 362 for 2025. Hey, man, we're going into 2026. Okay, let's do the math right now. If you were born today, where's my calculator? Let's see. 2026 is on the way, so plus 17 years. If you're born today, you graduate high school in the year 2043. If you're a year old, you're graduating in the year 2042. Well, we won't probably see that, some of us, but if you're born today, let me repeat this again. If you are born today, you're graduating in 2043. If you do some college and some grad school, 7 years, you get your master's in 2050. Did you hear me? Did you hear me clearly? If you're born today, you go through high school, 17, you do some college, you do a 3-year master's program or whatever it might be, OT, PT, whatever you go into, you are getting your field, you're starting to work in the year 2050. So get ready for it. 2050 will be here in no time. I don't know about seeing it, but 2050 will be here in no time. The clock just doesn't stop. It's a wonderful thing. And here we are. We got a 22-piece in the social club this morning. Cheryl is a new subscriber, I assume. So welcome, Cheryl. Not sure how you found us, but great to see you. Magooch, I hope you made it well back. Yeah, 100 degrees. Not on. What are you going to do with that? All right, let's go up. Let's get up here. Let's get in the middle of the screen here. Look at the ticker. The ticker is there. We're going to take that ticker down. Let's get that ticker off the screen. Let's go on the screen. We are in Sinatra month. And there you go. Sinatra, Sinatra, Sinatra. What does it look like? Can you see me well? We're keeping it dark again. We're keeping it low light, low level. We're going into these last few days nice and smooth. That's how we want to do it. But as always, first things first, a serenity prayer with a sip of coffee. This is a must. Have the serenity prayer mug. I can't. The best gift I ever got is right here. Cheryl is a friend. 6,540. Beautiful. 6,600 is our next goal, I guess, huh, CG2? What really goal do we have? We're not really goaling. We're not really goaling. Yeah. Oh, she was at Osada's. Okay. James Simpson, good morning to you. Hope that Shelby is okay this morning. You seemed a little nervous yesterday. We want you to be calm. Our pets are our part of our lives, so we want James Simpson's baby to be well. So hopefully the baby bird is well. Yes. 6,540. So it happens like that. We're going to go stale now. CG2 will probably go stale now for a little bit. I don't know what happens. You reach a 50 or 100 mark, and then bang, they recommend you out. Oh, Cheryl needs prayers. Okay, prayers out to you, Cheryl. She's talking her head off now. Okay, good. Very good. Okay, Cheryl, prayers out to you. Serenity prayer. Got to live by it. Okay. So we are in number. I got a couple of 3 things, a couple of 3 bullet points. Wondering what happened to Sino Evo. Hope that he is okay. Have not heard from him. We have not heard from Sino Evo. Did he back away for some reason? Is he busy with family? Right? Is he having a flare up of something? So that's our question. Is Donna's doing it here? No, Donna's doing it's not here. See, no evil. What's going on, cuz? Why aren't you in here? We miss you. That's all. We always like to make sure that our. Oh, he was in Osadas yesterday. Okay. All right. And we lost ALV. We don't know where he went. ALV took the midnight train to Georgia. He hasn't come back in a few days. Don't understand what goes on YouTube. Do they need YouTube breaks? What happened to your YouTube? You need breaks? No. Come on. I'm cozy right here. We are cozy right here. All right. Where are we today? Let's get right into the song today. Strangers in the Night is where we're going. Where's Delilah? Hello. Delilah might be at church. Damiki was over there plugging. Oh, okay. YouTube breaks are okay, if you say so. No problem. Al's on the lamb. I don't know where ALV is. He took a little break, maybe. Yeah. Sino has been wrapped up with a few things. All right. Good. Good. That's all good. People should be busy. Busy is good. I always say, keep busy. Keep your brain stimulated. Keep your mind moving. Keep on tasks. Yes, YouTube is secondary for some. It goes in line. Yes, I thought she was back, though. That's all. I thought she was back already, CG2. So my friend left for Florida last night. A friend of mine was up here for a little bit for the holidays, whatever. And they went back to Florida last night. So what is home? Is New Jersey or Philly home? Or is Florida home? Magooch, it's a good question for you. When you came up here, did you feel like you were home? Or when you got back to on your way, if you're back already? No, not back for a bit, huh? If you hello Toro. If you Magooch, someone like you, or what's home? Do you feel more home when you arrive up here? Or do you feel more home when you get back? Mm-hmm. Oh, good, Stephen. All right. Yeah. Wherever you lay your hat is your home. But still, some people, Joey Dell, they don't feel. They just don't feel like home. Even my friend Steve, even Mo that lives in Arizona, he still says, I'm going home for a few days. It's interesting when people say that. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's so weird to say. New York is always my home, but because of my lung disease, I can't. Of course, I get it. But the feeling I'm saying, not just the feeling. That's the way I always wonder. My friend went back to Florida last night, and I was wondering what he was feeling, what he was thinking, what went through his mind as he got into Newark Airport and got on the plane. So, all right, let's get into Sinatra month. Let's finish up. We got a couple of 3 more songs to do. We're on song number 4 today, guys. And song number 4, Strangers in the Night, coming in at number 4, Marvinello. Very interesting. Very interesting. Strangers in the Night comes in at number 4. Let's read it off right here. I'm going to leave myself on the screen while I do read, if you don't mind. Hello, Bill C. Great to see you. Yes. One more. We got a 25 piece up in here. Let's go. Let's get a 25 over here today, huh? I want to thank Polak and Thindu for coming up on the panel yesterday. We had a great little conversation. Hopefully you guys did enjoy our conversation of 3 men, 3 gentlemen talking. Panel talk. Sometimes I throw the panel up. Sometimes I don't throw the panel up. It's no right or wrong. Yeah. Your mom and dad's wedding song. Interesting. Wow. Well, it's coming in at number 4, Bill C, on the 31-1 countdown. Polak, are you loving and settled in England? That was all. Oh, okay. Polak, James had a Polak. I don't know if he's still in the chat. Yeah, he's there. There's your question for Polak from James. I wanted to ask, are you loving and settled in England? That was all. He had one question. So, Polak, that question is for you. Yep. Oh, we got a 25. We're good. Yeah, I see Bill C. Stoney. Let's get this answer in. Well, there's your answer, James. No. The answer is no. But he's making the best of it, as he said yesterday. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you, Polak. The power to rise every day and keep it positive is a difficult thing. Good morning, Brian. Courvoisier. Yeah. New Jersey is my second home, my summer home. Yeah. It was amazing yesterday with you three gentlemen. Thank you, CG2. We just speak what we feel. We don't push our narratives on anybody. We are not right. We are not wrong. We are just us. Accept us who we are. Don't dictate how we should be. Just accept us who we are. God almighty, the tension of people that don't accept people for who they are is it's terrible. Support Polak right there. There you go. That's what I like. See that Toro coming in heavy. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah. Right? That would be nice. Good morning, CG2 from Brian Courvoisier. I fought a snowstorm for 5 hours and managed to stop for a cheesesteak. Okay. Priorities, huh? Important things, Magooch. I can't. You guys are all as crazy as me. You're all as nuts as me. You really do belong here at this social club, you sick bastards. You got the microphone there. I don't want to cover it up. I can't. See, we started off with a small talk about absolutely nothing. I don't really need any content. We don't even need any content over here. What we don't do is talk about others. Well, like I said to your channel yesterday, Stephen Morinella. What we don't do here is just analyze others and talk about others and put our narratives on others and think that our way is the only way and we are right. And we don't do any of that. Just stay in our lane. That's all. YouTube is an enormous space, second largest space in the social media. Go by that serenity prayer and you'll be good. Yeah. Okay, so we got the Sinatra background. Let's get into Strangers in the Night. This is where I break away from the chat for a few. If I don't entertain you, I do apologize. Here we go. Clip this. Strangers in the Night, coming in at number 4 on Sinatra Month here at the Social Club. Sinatra Month 2025. We're coming into it. We are 362 consecutive shows, and we're coming in with this Strangers in the Night song number 4. A number 1 hit on the pop charts in 1966. It won multiple Grammy Awards. Wow. Strangers in the Night was a massive hit for Frank Sinatra, topping charts worldwide. It topped the charts worldwide and won multiple Grammy Awards. Beautiful. Oh, apparently Frank Sinatra hated the song Strangers in the Night, despite him reportedly hating the song. It was originally a heavy instrumental track called Betty Bye from A Man Could Get Killed. There was a film. Sinatra recorded it just in 2 takes. Well, here's the thing. Sinatra recorded Strangers in the Night in just 2 takes in 1966. In April 1966. And the recording is also famous for its impromptu doobie-doobie-doo scatting at the end. Okay. The story of Strangers in the Night is a tale of 2 people who share a moment of fleeting but meaningful eye contact, a moment that leads them to fall in love before the end of the night. So it is about 2 people meeting and falling in love, strangers meeting in the night and falling in love by the end of the night. Frank Sinatra hated Strangers in the Night because he found the lyrics to be self-indulgent and on the nose, as he disliked the song's plodding pop rock beat, according to his daughter Tina Sinatra and interviews with his widow Barb's. He also felt he was forced to sing it too often, especially since he was critical of the lyrics from the start. As a result, he would often joke about the song or introduce it by saying, "Here's a song that I cannot stand. Now, I don't remember that. I did see Sinatra live, but I do not remember that. So, ladies and gentlemen, Frank Sinatra actually hated Strangers in the Night. Huh. I didn't know that. And I'm reading this raw dog with you guys. He found the lyrics. Here's a little bit of his background. He found the lyrics insincere. Sinatra thought the words were too self-serving. He disliked the music. He found the song's beat to be uninteresting and not in line with his preferred style of jazz. You see, he didn't want to accept that change. I guess he didn't want to accept that change. He liked to be, you see, he was a saloon singer. He was a corner bar singer. Here's this song I cannot stand. CG2. He was forced to sing it too frequently. It became a huge hit, and he felt he was constantly pressured to perform it. What? I can't believe it. It became one of his best songs. Yeah, he openly stated his delight before performing. Now, I don't remember that. I saw him at Radio City. I think it was Radio City Music Hall. But I don't remember him saying that. I don't remember anybody telling me that. So, excuse me. Sinatra, Strangers in the Night. Here are your lyrics to Frank Sinatra. Strangers in the Night. Here we go. Okay, settle in for some lyrics, guys. Here we go. Strangers in the Night, the song that Frank Sinatra hated. I can't believe it. Here you go. Settle in. Check the lyrics. I believe he hated it.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wandering in the night. What were the chances we'd be sharing love before the night was through? Something in your eyes was so inviting, something in your smile was so exciting, something in my heart told me I must have you. Strangers in the night, two lonely people, we were strangers in the night, up to the moment when we said our first hello. Little did we know, love was just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away. And ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight. In love forever, it turned out so right, for strangers in the night.
I will hold that thought. That's what just came to my mind.
Love was just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away. Ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight. In love forever, it turned out so right, for strangers in the night.
Oh, he had it this.
Doody dooby doo, do 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 dee da 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 ya ya.
He added that stuff quite frequently. So, Cheryl, I was thinking the same thing. Now, I hope I'm not going to talk about one night stands. I'm not going to get into that topic, that conversation. Some of you are not experienced in that way in life, and that's okay. Don't criticize those of us that have partaken in that type of life, whatever, one night stand. So I'm going to think you're kind of right, Cheryl. It can, but they kind of fell in love at the end of the night. So I don't know. It can be either way. It could be either way. For those of you that have never experienced a one night stand, or for those of you that have experienced a one night stand, you could take the song any way you like. For those of you that fell in love, true love, at first sight, right? Typically, you don't fall in love with that guy that you have a one night stand with. He's not the guy for you. If he's out there just having one night stands, he's not the guy for you, ladies. Find somebody a little more stable than that guy that's out there or the girl, whatever. In this day and age, it's these things are all, it's the way the world is today. So that's it. That's our number 4. Frank Sinatra coming in with a nice song. I don't know about it. Not sure if I agree with it. All right. So here we are. We're back at the coffee shop now. We're back at the coffee shop. Let's go to the other coffee shop, though. I know a lot of you guys like this coffee shop in the winter. Let me go here. Let me go with this one here. I know some of you do like this one here. This is one of your favorites. Did I get rid of that one? Where is it? The door. Somebody's coming in to get me. Here we go. All right. We're better off in this coffee shop now. Here we go. This is the coffee shop that everybody used to like. All right. So what else do we got? Where's Osada Treats? Hello, ALV. We were looking for you for a couple of days. Hope you're okay. Osada Treats, I want to talk to you about something. Good show this morning. You got the block like I used to get. Bull, were you there this morning? James, were you with us this morning? Or no? Yeah. Yeah. Never sit with you towards the door. See, somebody's coming in back there to put one in my head, motherfucker. Yes, you were. He got blocked like I used to get blocked. But some people don't know, and they shut the show down when they catch a block like that. Is Adam here too? Adam Courvoisier coming in? Yeah. So Osada caught the block this morning. I want to make a couple of comments about Osada's show this morning, but he's not here anyway, so he went back to sleep. All right, let me see. Where is it? I did make some notes about him. Okay. Osada's not here, you son of a bitch. Okay, Osada. Let's scratch that segment. The man of the hour is not here. He took all the power out of the social club this morning. What is a rage block? I don't know. I have no idea. Stigs knows when to cut the power. Yeah, I got it down to pretty much of a science. I pretty got it, Tony. Oh, he went with the senator? Because he went with the wrong clip to use. Okay, Stephen. All right, that's what it was. Tommy's a senior when it comes to getting blocked. Yes. I own that shit. Oh, okay. I just want to let you know we got a milestone. Other than going for the 365, we have now gone 362 consecutive shows being demonetized. Senator Gary got him blocked. Yes. See? So we are, let me repeat myself. I don't want to sound repetitive. We are now on the 362nd consecutive demonetization show of 2025 when we still are able to pull off a paycheck every month. What did this YouTube do? Let me tell you what YouTube did for me. If YouTube is your job, you're out of your mind. If YouTube is a supplementary and you have a goal, that's great. Sense of purpose. So my basic goal was to put down the framing nailers, the circular saws, the sawzalls, right? Right? The jackhammers, all of this stuff. My main goal was to take some pressure off my shoulders and my back and try to make on YouTube what I used to make in construction. Yeah, memberships and the shorts, I guess. I don't know. So I am almost supplementing the Tommy tools. The Tommy tool situation has been handed down to little Stigs. And if he's got a job or somebody calls me for a job, I tell him and his paisan what to do. The cabinets, there's things that you got to. So, Stoney, that's just my the 9 fingers. That never stopped me, though. That's a long time ago. That never stopped me, though. Having 9 fingers never stopped me. Not that it's no more, Stephen Marvinell. If you call me and say your water heater blew up, I'll come and put a water heater in for you. If you need me to go hang cabinets, change the washing machine, put a dishwasher in, I'm coming. If your toilet's leaking and you got a problem and you need a new toilet put in, I'll do it. I'm not going to take on big job. I want to build a deck. I'll throw a deck on your house in a weekend. Whatever you need. Whatever you need. I can do it all. I got every tool imaginable. I can make anything. But good morning, Patty Dilly. One of my thoughts, I can't say a huge goal. I don't know. You fix your toaster, you throw it out the door. But that was kind of what my goal was, somewhat. I mean, a goal, I don't know if I could call it a goal. It kind of fell into place that way. I looked at the monthly earnings and I said, this is enough. I'm not greedy. I don't need that much. I'm a very simple individual. Other than cars, I'm a very simple individual. I don't really need that much. I got a few Puma, this and that, but I'm nothing, no Gucci, Fendi, this and that, your sister's ass. I don't have any of that stuff. So I'm happy that it was able to get somewhere in the neighborhood of what I can make in construction if I wanted to. And that's where we're at. But I'm not afraid to take on a job. But if somebody calls and they need cabinets put in, no problem. I'll show you how to put the cabinets in. That's an easy job. Cabinet, countertop. These are not hard things. This is a change of vanity in your bathroom. Unfortunately, or fortunately, people pay. They don't even know how to take a door handle off. It's crazy. Need a door shaved down because your house shifted. I'm your guy. I could do all of that stuff. I got every tool. You name it. You want new trim? You want to paint a little bit? Bap, 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 I'll do it. But now I don't have to look for it, so to speak. I'm enjoying a little bit of supplemental extra income, so to speak, on YouTube. It does wonders. Again, I can't see it being I cannot see this being an only income. I just can't see it happening. I just can't see it. Stressed out, need to relax. I'm your guy. Well, push the button. You guys basically buy me the coffee. You buy me the wine for the wine down through some donations. Yeah. Now, the money made on YouTube is, that's what is in your studio, your earnings. Cash App and this and that, that's a little bit different. And you see, I don't have goals, Cash Apps. I don't put any of that up, and I still get it. When you don't ask for it, from my personal opinion, from my personal experience, actually, when you don't really ask for it and push for it, you do get it. This can be an only income source for the young crowd. Sure, it is. Oh, it is. You might not like the guy, but the guy, Ian, am I saying it right, Boo? Ian or Ian? Ian Bick? 600,000 subs coming up on. He's making a living on it. He's doing well. Jeff Nadeau, YouTube celebrity, making a living, 100,000 a year on here. Not that 100,000 is a lot, But he's making he's making 100,000 a year on here. He's a YouTube celebrity, though. It's different. I don't know about these other guys anymore, FBS and those guys. I don't know if they're still making a living on there. I have no idea. I think it's got to be a grind, though. Don Mick, you to wake up every day and. But you're right, ALV. The young guns. This is for them. Listen, it could be for the old guys. Look at George. I think George is doing quite well on here. Vic is rolling. He's doing great. And he's doing it the way he wants to do it. Stephen Marino. Hello, Pete. Good to see you. And the kid Ian is doing it to Ian, right? I got it right. Earl corrected me last week. You're saying his name wrong. I know some people don't like some of the people that he platforms, but he's like a general show. And he's doing well. So God bless the kid. I do think that too much in your face is going to get old. I don't think any specific genre will get old. It's possible. I don't know. I'm just general conversation. So, and I more so enjoy it. I don't come on here with a goal. I come on here with, this is the goal, to speak with you, Tony. So, Pete, hope you're well this morning. Serenity Prayer mug, my favorite gift of the year. And that's where we are. And my daughter bought me a cool pair of sneakers for Christmas. I don't even know the name, but I would never buy them for myself. Right? So how about this? Your kids end up doing well. Copper, we got to go rob the copper. Good for whoever makes a living doing it. Never spite or envy another success. Yeah, they found something, ALV, that they can make it on. But I do say the well can run dry quite quickly, and I think you always have to have a backup. If you rely on donations, you only want to make a living, and you will always need to reinvent yourself to stay fresh. Yeah. Yes, we get a statement. Yes, we get a statement. Sure. I get a statement from both. That is correct. Pete Rizzo, we get a statement from both. Yes. Cash App will tell you right on the thing. This is for your taxes. Pete, you're not getting away with anything here, man. Well, that's why I say, Yeah, anyway. But here's the thing. Here, let me explain to you something. And I do hope these guys have this as an LLC. They're missing something big. They're missing something big, Pete Rizzolo. And they're foolish. And this is where uninformed, I don't want to say not intelligent, not even misguided. But you got a great opportunity right now. We all do. You can LLC your YouTube channel. No matter how much you make, you can LLC it. Now, once you LLC it, you got to be a quick change and evolving phenomenon. These youngsters do that. Well, didn't we in the beginning of our career say, LV, just think about when you were young out of school or wherever. You hit the ground running. This is what they're doing. Remember, we're we're seniors over here. So what you should do is LLC your channel. Now, that protects you from a lawsuit of defamation, possibly. Anyway, if you LLC your show, you can write off a lot of things. Your internet connection, your laptops, all of these things are write-offs. They're part of your business. My shorts are getting, I wouldn't say great views, Cinnamon Girl. I would say middle of the line for someone like myself. So 5, 6, so 2,000 views a day, possibly. Okay, CG2. So we're making about 2,000 views a day. So we're growing slowly. Yeah. Okay, you're taking a look back. I see 516, 503, 470, 494. Yeah, the views are very unpredictable. But okay, have a blessed day. But ladies and gentlemen, I will recommend, if you are a YouTuber, LLC this thing. Get your tax write-offs. Come on, what are you doing? No, it's not big enough. For a couple of $100, you can LLC it. This way, you are not personally liable for something. They could sue you liable. Anybody could sue you. But other than that, if you're not in drama, you shouldn't have to worry about being sued. But I would highly recommend the LLC for someone that I hope Ian has this as an LLC. I wonder if FPS does or Jeff Nate do. Think about what he can write off. You can write off so much. Studio costs. But anyway, to each his own. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, let me do the Catholic Minute real quick, and then we'll get into some conversations here. So before I get into the Catholic Minute, Strangers in the Night came in at number 4, and I think it was pretty good. This is a pretty deep Catholic Minute today, guys. Someone I know sent me one of your shorts as a text message yesterday. He had no idea I knew you. Oh my God. Wow. Someone I know sent me one of your shorts. What was it about, ALV? I would think Ian does too, Stephen. Yeah, I'm sure, Bull. I mean, he's got to be. He's got to be. He's got truckloads of merchandise he's selling. He's got guests. It's unbelievable. Well, it's different, Polak. It's different. He does true, actual content. He didn't say off of YouTube, though, Polak. He said across all platforms. He didn't say just YouTube. Remember, he does a lot of other things. Yeah, I'm going to ask you a question about something. After ALV, which short was it about? Do you know? It was you talking about not sharing things on YouTube. Okay. I don't know. Well, was it you making fun of me or was it me? My short or your short, ALV? Was it from my channel or your channel? That's funny. I put some of my shorts on the Facebooks too. I do put some of my shorts on Facebook. Hello, Sundance. Oh, it was just me. Oh, it was one of my shorts. Okay. Then it came up in the algorithm. All right. Very good. All right, let me get into the Catholic Minute now. It's a pretty interesting Catholic Minute. I did proofread this one a little bit, so I do kind of know what I'm going to say right now. Oh my God, Joey Dell, be nice. It's part of his the haircut's part of his personality. You're out of your mind. You know, you're a sick individual. You know that, Joey Dell? That's why you belong here. Right, the bull? Right, Toro? Isn't that why Joey Dell belongs here? Because he's just as sick as the rest of us. Yeah, TikTok, I know. I don't even know how to use it. I use it a little bit. I know TikTok is there. Yep. The 4th day of Christmas. That is right. My tree comes down tonight. La Bofana, this and that. My tree comes down tonight. Yeah. I'm done. I got to get through this holiday, so I got to be done. It's summer now already. I'm already in summer mode. Okay, open the pool. Uncover the patio furniture. Let's get the waterfall flowing. Let's take the slide out. It's time to get outside. It's part of his shtick. There you go, CG2. We'd be nice. We'd be nice. We'd be nice. Catholic Minute 2025. Patty Daly. Here we go. The Catholic Church feast day on December 28th is dedicated to the Holy Innocents. This is a rough one, guys. La Bofana coming on the 5th or the 6th. La Bofana is La Botana. La Bofana. TikTok, I don't know, Stephen. I have TikTok. I don't know how to use it, so I don't use it. I'm not interested. I'm not putting that much effort into this, guys. I'm just doing this. Come on. I don't have that. I'm not interested in that. I take it as it comes. Right, Stephen? This is it. I'm happy with this. La Bofana is coming on the 6th, I believe. La Bofana was the one that brought gifts after all the gifts were distributed. That's an interesting, sad story, too. 6th, yeah. La Bofana is a sad story. I should do it the night of the 5th. I believe so. We'll ask Charlie today. Maybe I'll interview Charlie about La Befana. La Befana. Remember, he was in Sicily till he was 33. 30? Charlie came here as an older fella. So there's a lot to learn from Charlie. It pays now to scroll and watch videos, I heard. Oh, okay, CG, you might. I'm not just, it's just not my thing. Okay, the Catholic Church, let's get into it real quick. December 28th is dedicated to the Holy Innocents. The male infant, this is terrible. This is a terrible Catholic minute. I mean, it's part of history, though. The male infants of Bethlehem massacred by King Herod in his attempt to kill the infant Jesus. This is about the infant Jesus. This feast is part of the Christian octave commemorating these first martyrs who died for Christ and serves as a solemn reminder of the need to protect the children. Protection of the children starts with today's Catholic Minute. Feast of the Holy Innocents. The day honors the infants who were killed by King Herod, making them the first martyrs, part of the Christian octave. The observance falls between the 8-day period following Christmas, during which the Nativity is continuously celebrated. Solemn observance. The feast is a reminder of the suffering of children and the importance of protecting the defenseless. You see, you're defending this. This is big. This is big. Symbolic meaning. While a tragic event, the feast also points to the hope found in Christ's ultimate victory over evil. It's unbelievable. Historical significance. The feast is one of the oldest commemorations in the church, celebrated since at least the 5th century. So today is about protecting the children, protecting the defenseless, right? Protecting the defenseless. Yeah, Polak. That's how it all works. I can't do it. But today's Catholic Minute, guys, look it up if you'd like. It really is. The feast day today is very, it should be very, how do you say it? It should make you reflect a little bit. They were trying to murder the baby Jesus. They were trying to kill baby Jesus. So these children were martyred as they protected the baby Jesus. Herod, what an evil bastard. Yes. So anyway, I mean, I thought it was a good one. Again, I don't know how far out we're going to go with these Catholic minutes. They see, once I feel when it's time to stop. And some people might say that's repetition. You did that a year ago. The Day of the Innocents. Okay. Yes, James. Some people might say you did that a year ago, but then again, there's some new people here, remember. And some people like that little segment of the Catholic Minute. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Ay. Now a couple of bullet points we're going to go into. Is Patty Daly still here? Oh, why is that moving there? Patty Daly, are you still here? I know we are in the dark today. We're keeping the lights low. Just a little chill. Just a little chill time. That's where we're at. Let's see if the Patricia girl is here. Oh, got a text message here. Oh, wow. All right, let me check. Hold on, buddy. I don't get the notifications anymore. Thank you, Stephen Morinella, for the Cash App. I do appreciate. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-huh. Hold on. Oh, okay. Magooch, nice. Magooch got the chair. Was dead, huh? Magooch, that's amazing. I see. Stephen Morinella, thank you for the Cash App. Magooch, did you like the cheesesteak? I got the pictures. Nice. I got the text line and I got everything. Thank you. Thank you for the Cash App. Let me see something here. Hold on a minute. I'm going to do something here. Okay, listen to beautiful, Stephen. Wow. Another $8 on the Cash App, and we are where we need to be. Beautiful. I can't believe it. Thank you, guys. You liked it, right? Right, Magooch? It's nothing like it, man. I don't care what anybody says. Been eating cheesesteak since I'm born. I'll tell you, it's the best cheesesteak you're going to have. Now, I am driving an hour and 50 minutes to get it, but it's good. People don't realize North Jersey and Philly, South Philly is 2 hours sometimes. It's a long haul, man. It's a long haul. Yes. When I went down there to do their first live, when I went down there for the first live over there, it was in a snowstorm. Me and little Stigs went. It was a 2-hour ride. We had a crazy snow. That was before the steak. That was when they first started. But then I went down for the steak shop, this and that. Wow, my God, you're not going to get any better quality than you are there. That's just a fact. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad, AOV. It's a tough run. Well, it depends when you go. I mean, we take the turnpike straight down. It's a tough run. It could be a 2-hour run. A little traffic, you're done. You're done. You're talking about a 2.5-hour ride. It ain't worth it for me. But we have Newark cheesesteaks. I know, Magooch. But you were up here, Magooch. You got to understand something, Magooch. You were on a trip. That's a little different. So I understand. That's a little different. You were it's a trip. You got to fit these things in. You go out of your way for some things when you're on a trip. Because, I mean, God forbid, but it can be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Magooch. So you got to take these. No, yeah, I get it. You did right. You did right, Magooch. You did right. That's, yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Okay. Couple of bullet points I want to get down to here. 1958, on this day, the greatest ever football game was played. We're as a football fans. I'm just going to drop a little knowledge on you today on this Sunday weeks. Wait a minute. Are we in week 17, guys? Are we in week 17 of NFL football 2025? Are we? Hello? Dindu. Is this week 17? How did that happen? Yeah, right. Yeah. Joey Dell walking's not good, no. Stephen Martinell is pushing. Get to that like button. I can't with you. This group is incredible. This group is incredible. Hello, Socelli. Great to see you. Oh, so you're saying, yes, it is week 17, huh? So Buffalo has a shot. Who's playing the Raiders today? Is it the Jets Raiders? Giants, who? Yeah. Giants have who? Oh, my God. Oh, thank you, Toro. My man. Thank you, Toro. Wow. That's amazing. Thank you, Toro, for the little boost this morning. You guys are being generous today. Well, that's really appreciated. Wow. Getting some nice boost this morning. Good. Thank you. I hope you don't mind me calling your names out when you do send donations. But that is awesome. Great. Can the Giants and the Jets get any? No, I don't know. I don't really care, but I watch it if I'm just hanging out. Best crew on YouTube. You better believe it there, thing, dude. That's the best comment of the morning right there. So anybody that donated today, I do appreciate it. That was really nice of you guys. Yeah. So we're gonna. So I told you. Who sent it to me then? Let me see. Let me see who sent it to me. So, well, then I jacked your account. I jacked your account, you son of a bitch. Oh my God. You know what some people do, these son of a bitches? Let me tell you about these other. Let me tell you about the grifters on YouTube. Let me tell you what the grifters are doing. Is that a grifter? Is that the word, grifter? The people begging for donations. Let me tell you what they do. Yes. They send out Cash App requests. I got his Venmo. They sending out CG2. They sending out Cash App requests and Venmo requests. Hi, this is such and such. We would appreciate a donation to the channel. Anything that you could spare would be greatly appreciated. And you get this in your inbox, and it's from a content creator that's on YouTube. What? What has the world gone through, Polak? What has the world gotten to, Polak? I missed it, Polak. It went over your head. Yeah, I got you. Yes. I see you. I see you. Yeah. So let me repeat myself. Sundance, let me repeat myself. People are sending out requests for donations. Not only are they asking on the live shows, they're asking, they're sending an what? Like you performed a service, like a barbershop or some shit. Like a mechanic requesting your payment for the services rendered. You gotta be, you gotta be something special to do that. You gotta, where's your Maron, the gall on these people. We say the gall. Well, anyway, the balls. The balls on these people. Sending out a request to pay me. They think they're Joe Pesci collecting loan shark debts or gambling losses in casino. I can't imagine sending a message out to the bull saying, hey, you watch me every day. It is Christmas time. I would appreciate a donation. Please send back whatever you can to this Cash App or Venmo or PayPal, your sister's ass, whatever platform. I could never do it. I feel scumbuddy. I could never do it. I can never do it, Magooch. I appreciate every single dollar that comes my way. That comes my way. Mm-hmm. So, 1958 in football, the greatest game ever played. Now, Baltimore Colts win the 26th NFL championship against the New York Giants 23-17 at Yankee Stadium in the first sudden death overtime game in NFL history, with 17 future members of that Pro Football Hall of Fame involved. So some of you guys may or may not remember that the Giants played at Yankee Stadium. Hello there, Donna's doing it. I believe the Giants played at Yankee Stadium and the Jets played at Shea Stadium. I'm going back right now. That was when football played on a baseball field. That was when the ticket was $10. Now it's $150 or $300 to get a ticket. So if anybody does remember, the Giants played at Yankee Stadium, and I believe the Jets played at Shea Stadium. I can be wrong. I can be wrong. If that ain't somebody, I don't know what is, right? Oh, I'm right. Okay, good. I mean, right, though, Joey Doe? It's just terrible. If it's your hustle, I get it that it's your hustle. I understand it's your hustle, but that's a little scumbari about that one. I think my mother would give me a slap. Okay, good riddance. Be gone. Get out of my space. Get out of my life. I don't want you. This could be anything. 2025, good riddance. Be gone. Hello there, hey teacher. Hello. Hey, teacher. Don is doing it. Gerard Sorcelli. Today is Good Riddance Day. Times Square. Joey Pope, where are you? We are on between 45th and 46th Street. If anybody wants to Google the exact location, I guess it's Broadway. I'm going to go with it's Broadway between 45th and 46th. Yeah, they played in any condition. Yeah, you're right, Stephen. So today is Good Riddance Day in Times Square between 45th and 46th Street. Good Riddance Day in New York City is an annual event on December 28th in Times Square where people symbolically get rid of bad memories from the past year and make way for the new year. It is inspired by Latin American traditions of burning dolls filled with negativity. So here's how it goes. Participants write down what they want to leave behind on chalkboards and then erase them or shred them, creating a fresh start for the coming year. What happens? Symbolic release. You write down your frustrations, your mistakes, or your bad memories on a mini chalkboard or a provided form. You erase the chalkboard and have your message digitally destroyed on a billboard, symbolizing letting go. Celebrity host, often hosted by figures like Jonathan Bennett. The event features performances and symbolic destruction like burning of written negativity. Connection to New York's precursor for the Times Square Eve, offering an emotional, it's just an emotional cleanse. Key details. When? Annually on December 28th. And voodoo dolls. Where? Broadway Plaza. I knew it was Broadway. Okay. Broadway Plaza, Times Square between 43rd and 44th Street. Free and open to the public. It's a unique way for locals and tourists to symbolize the shed baggage and embrace a fresh, positive start for the new year. You should all do that. Now, here's where it goes to the burning of the dolls. And this is a little extreme. This is in Latin America. This is where it gets a little bit extreme, but this is the origin of the situation. Burning of the Dolls Day refers to various cultural traditions, primarily in Japan and Latin America, where dolls are ritually burned to symbolize cleansing, releasing the past year's troubles, and welcoming new beginnings, with famous examples. Okay. Latin American traditions. Ecuador and Cuba. It's a Juana. It's from Cuba. Ecuador and Cuba. The families create. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. What? Ecuador and Cuba. The families create and burn life-size dolls called managotes or anos viejos, often depicting disliked figures, are represented the past year's negative experiences starting fresh. Oh my God, what's Michael Saccio going to do with this? I can't. Life-size dolls. Life-size dolls. And they burned them. Like Richie the Boot throwing the guys in the furnace on his property. What's going on? I can't. What? Did you hear what I just said? Ecuador and Cuba, life-size dolls of people they don't like. The effigy. Depicting disliked figures and represented the past year's negative experiences. Start fresh. I mean, wait, hold on, hold on. You haven't been here in weeks. You don't have a wrench back. Hold on a minute. You son of a bitch, you. Why don't you come around more often? Huh? What's wrong with you? I cleaned out the wrenches weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. That means you have not been here in 3 weeks. You know what? Yeah, he's not blue, but we got to tell him a little something this morning anyway. Nobody was blue, ALV. I cleaned out the whole social club. Nobody has a wrench. So he hasn't been here in 3 weeks, you son of a bitch, you. You know what? Get the white wall cleaner ready. Let's just we got to clean the white. We're getting the Vogues. So we're going to have to get the white wall cleaner ready. And that is your job today. Get in the trunk for a nice peek out. It's cold. I know it's cold in that trunk. But I got a jacket and some earmuffs and a scarf in there just in case we get stuck on the road. Why don't you just bundle up for the 10 seconds that you're in there, son of a bitch? Get out of here. We got him. We got him. Serves you right. You got to show the proper respect. You got to kiss the ring. You got to kiss the seconds. We got him. Take my fucking wrench, please, you stupid bastard. I can't. Exactly, Stony Tony. Donna's doing it. We ain't playing here at the social club. I'm done. You guys are all sick. You guys are sick. That's I mean. I got this pinky ring. We're good. Okay, so I watched a couple of 3 movies yesterday. I just peeked around a little bit. And Osada, I would like to talk to you, but you left already. Osada's taking a nap right now. So that's what Osada does. He gets up in the middle of the night, he does his show, and then he goes back to sleep. Well, CG too, because I could throw you in the river and then go have a steak. I don't eat steak. I'll go have some pasta fazool. I have no heart in that way. I can cut you off today. I can cut you off, clip you, and go have some pasta fazool. I've been trained to not get connected to anything you can't leave in 5 seconds flat if you see the heat coming around the corner. I've been trained. I am indoctrinated by a different way of thinking. Yeah. Osana's raging. It's very tiring. He needs to rest. Yeah, I'm sure. I am sure. Yeah, YouTube can make you tired after doing a show. No, I'll go with the pasta fazool, Toro. We'll go with the pasta fazool. Right? Or some rice balls. Maybe. I want to talk about some comments. Johnny left a wonderful comment yesterday. Thank you for that wonderful comment you left me yesterday, Johnny. Anybody that leaves a comment, I do appreciate it all. But Johnny did leave a great comment yesterday regarding, I guess he calls it content. I can't call this content. I'm sorry. Or the way the social club is going. He kind of complimented on how it's going. And I think once I label myself a true content creator, I'm stuck. Then I'm actually obligated, so to speak, to do content. And I'm not a content creator. I am the content. And so it's hard to... I just talk about whatever we would talk about in a regular conversation. It's not... I cannot... I just have a hard time labeling myself a content creator. I apologize if you guys beg to differ, but I just can't see myself labeling myself a content creator. Although I do not, Todd Father, talk about... I do create the own... Yeah, I do. I guess, I don't know how you say this, but I do create the conversations for the social club without even talking about, referring to, or acknowledging other shows, negative or positive. So I guess I do stand alone in that respect, where I don't need to criticize, compliment, give advice on, debunk an opinion, because an opinion is just that. That's where I guess you could say it's fresh. Instead of me, referencing Stephen Morinello's show from yesterday and saying he's wrong, you can't do that, you can da. I guess it's original. I don't know. Osada creates some content. Osada does create some content. He really comes in with a mindset every day. You saw Larry Sundance. Okay. I think I saw that up above. How was Larry? What did Larry have to say? I hope he's well. We haven't seen Larry here in a long time. But we hope he is well. Listen, I got Larry hooked up, spend some time with him. Yeah, that's kind of what it is, Joey Dell, right? Larry's good. Okay, thank you. Kind of spent some time with Larry, got him going on the YouTubes instead of all that hard work they were doing with the recordings and studio, this and that. And I said, Larry, come on, I'll be there in 10 minutes. I'll walk you through the whole thing. You're going to be a content creator in 10 minutes. I got Larry set up nice in 10 minutes. Did a show with him, his first show, and I never had to go back. But he knows he could call me anytime if he ever needs me. What he does might not be of interest to me. So I'm just not, it's not my thing. So again, that's content. But I truly believe Sundance, this is just my opinion, Larry should be doing those as pre-records, not lives. Unless you are able to have somebody work the chat with you, which I would gladly do. You set him up with those. No, I did not. No, I did not. That is not me. I'm dead against the commercials. You know me. Shut up, Stoney. You know what, Stoney? You know what? You know what, Stoney? This is your first time ever. For yelling at me, we're going to have you on a 10-second blast. You're yelling at me, and I don't appreciate it, Stoney motherfucking Tony. Now you got me cursing. That's correct. Stoney got his first trunk visit. Welcome to the trunk, Stoney. Tony, get the white walk cleaner. The Vogues need to be cleaned today. Cheech, get him out. He's in the trunk. You're back in the trunk? For the first time, you're in the trunk. Your sister's ass, you had 3 commercials. You stick that up your sister's ass, you're not going to get commercials here. Stoney. Doesn't it feel weird, Stoney? Hey, it's Gianni. I was looking for you. I don't know if you heard me. Thank you for your message yesterday. I do appreciate that comment that you did leave. I do appreciate that. I got him for the first time. DG2, we put Stoney in the trunk for a minute. Stoney, you made your bones today. You got made. You crazy son of a bitch. You can't. Doesn't it feel weird? Doesn't it feel weird when you're in the trunk? You did not get commercials here. You know what, James? You know what? You're going in too. You know what? We got to really just we got to fix things around here with the disrespect. I mean, it's just unacceptable. Another one. Go ahead. Keep talking, you crazy son of a bitches. I'll have a full trunk and 2 people in the chat. Me, Steven, and See No Evil. Hey, go ahead. And Donna. That's about it. So, Gianni, did want to thank you for that comment yesterday. I do appreciate that. It was a great comment that you made yesterday. New York City sucks? Why? Why would you say that, Bill C? What's wrong with New York? Yeah, I appreciate the comments from yesterday. It's a weird feeling when you're in the trunk and you're trying to comment. Now, you put someone like me in the trunk for a minute, I start doing fucking cartwheels. Forget about it. I start doing somersaults, walking in circles. It gets crazy. You put me in the trunk in the chat, and for a minute, forget about it. I start banging my head against the wall, eating dirt. Don't know what the fuck to do when they put me in the trunk for a minute. What's wrong with New York City, you son of a bitch? You know what, Bill C? You've never had this experience before. You've never had this experience before. So we're going to try and see what it feels like in the trunk for Bill C. You know what? You like the Red Sox. I never told you. Fuck the Red Sox. Playing games now. What's it feel like, Bill C? Isn't it a weird feeling? Entire crew. Oh God, I can't. The trunk is full. Jojo the Whale is in there too. Leave the ball. Bat in the trunk. I can't. They do. It's hysterical when you're in the truck. It's such a weird feeling, man. Gas pipe. Yeah. Oh, we had a conversation about gas pipe yesterday. Forget about it. This motherfucker. What he did. Okay, so let me go back to we had a YouTube celebrity last night talk about how he makes $100,000 a year doing this. All right, the YouTube celebrity is Jeff Nadeau. He makes $100,000 a year doing the social media thing. You better stay living alone, pal, because 100,000 will not raise kids. I can tell you that. You better stay living alone. Go Scratch. Well, we've been using it since we're born. Go Scratch. Go Scratch. Yeah. We have Ralph Mucci set up for mid-February, I believe. Ralph Mucci is on the roster for mid-February. We're going to do a little spotlight on Ralph Mucci, I think mid-February. So anyway, Nadeau, YouTube celebrity. I don't typically talk about celebrities. I'm never starstruck, but he is, in fact, a YouTube celebrity. So Jeff Nadeau announced last night he's making about $100,000 a year doing this thing. Been doing it for 10 years. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. I need your full attention right now. I need your full attention right now. Here we go.
It's the Tommy Stigs Show in 3, 2, 1.
I need your attention. I got to talk about something. What do you think about these people? Now, we had somebody interview at my job. The day starts at 9 o'clock. The day starts at 9 o'clock. This individual said, I go on the clock at 8:30 because my commute is 30 minutes. What do you think about when somebody says that to a possible job? Someone is interviewing you. They say the job is 9 to 5. The individual says, I go on the clock at 8:30 because that is when I leave my house. My commute is 30 minutes. What do you think about that being in the mindset of an individual? What kind of person thinks this way? Huh? Can you please let me know? Can you please tell me? Am I out of touch? Am I out of touch? Well, I mean, this is what they do. You know what I mean, Joey Dell. Insert a little sarcasm. So do you put yourself on the clock at 8:30 when your start time is 9? So here's a story I heard last night about Jeff Nadeau and how he popped into the YouTube world or the social media world. We're not putting a heavy criticism on Jeff Nadeau. We're just spotlighting and pointing out something. We may do a spotlight of him maybe in March. Maybe we'll do a March spotlight of Jeff Nadeau. So Nadeau was working in a bank, but he was also doing social media and gambling. His job at the bank was 9 to 5. I'm just going to use the hypothetical. I don't even know what his actual hours were. His hours were 9 to 5. A soft criticism. That's okay. Johnny, away with words. That's how we do it. It's how we do it. He's a top 10 YouTuber, no doubt. No doubt. So Jeff Nadeau was working in a bank and making money gambling and YouTubing and whatever the hell he did 10 years ago. So the boss calls him in, and he was a good worker while he was on the clock. The boss calls him in, and they said, Jeff, we have to let you go. Jeff was apparently very excited to get let go. He was going to collect unemployment, get into his new bed. It was no problem. I got to respect and love the ambition, because it's the same ambition that I would have if I got fired or laid off, whatever. I would hit the ground running. My mind is going. How are we going to do this? Bang, bang, bang. Hit the ground running. Whatever I got to do, go on the street, get money, open up a coffee shop, whatever it is. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to make it work. They fire him, and he says, I just would like to know why you fired me. Why are you terminating me? Jeff, you're a great worker. You do a good job. You're valuable here. You have no issues with the other employees, but you are stealing from the company. You are manipulating your time clock. You are manipulating your time, your sign-in sheet. What do you mean? What do you mean I'm manipulating my time sheet? Well, what time do you start work? And what time does the bank open? 9 o'clock. You're putting 8:30 on your timesheet. Well, yeah, I put 8:30 on my timesheet. When I leave my house, I consider myself working. Jeff Nadeau said when he gets in his car on his commute, he considers himself on the clock. He signs in on his timesheet the moment he gets in his car. He doesn't understand why he got fired for that. What's going on in the world? Who taught him this? Now, his father became a bazillionaire being a developer. And now, if his father had to pay 10 Masons an extra half hour for work that they didn't do, right? I think that's why it didn't work out for him and his family business. I do believe that. He wasn't built for being a working guy. He says, yeah, no, they're loaded. The bull, they're loaded. So there you go. I was just wondering what you guys' thoughts about this are. Now, am I too old to think? Is my mindset antiquated? All I trained my kids is this: 7 o'clock start time means at the very least you got to be there 6:45, ready to go. You're not walking in at 7 o'clock. You're not walking in at 6:55 for a 7 o'clock start time. I taught my kids this. You're not cheating the clock. You're not beating the clock. You're not running in all scattered. Get your shit together. Get up early. Look right. Look tight. Clothes neat. Belt on. Get to work presentable. 15 minutes before start time is start time in my world. I go a little extreme. I would go a half hour early, really settle in. I just don't understand the mindset. And where does it come from? Yeah. Yeah, I guess, yeah. So I'm not sure, Sundance. I don't know. I just was wondering what you guys' thoughts were on that. Just a thought on that. Again, Johnny, what are we calling this? Listen, I don't criticize whatever a man does. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. If you're on time, you're late. And if you're early, you're on time. Beautiful. I love it. Sweet Tea, the underboss, coming in co-signing me. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Dominic, you're so great to see you from Donna's Doing It. So that's where we're at. That's true. That's true. What are you saying is atrocious? What are we talking about, you? Whose accent is bad? A soft criticism. Yes. Thank you. Okay. A soft criticism, because we don't really go at people here. It's not what we do here. Yeah. Buongiorno, Don McHugh. From Gianni. Some of my colleagues walk in with the students. No, I can't. How? I got you. No, you're right. Sure. I mean, James, somebody has to like the guy. I don't think he's banging cocktail waitresses 2 at a time, but somebody may like him. There's somebody for everybody. Yeah. And today you can pay for for love. I guess, James, of course. He had a great dad, James Simpson. I got to tell you, Jeff Nadeau he had a great dad. His dad was a great man. That's not from him. That's from people that I've heard from. Jeff Nadeau's dad was a great man. A great man. And his mom, I don't know, but I'm sure she's an elegant woman. I'm going to think she's a nice woman. I would say 100% yes. You know. Okay. I got you, Sundance. Yeah. I think the dad was a great man. A self-taught man. He grew up from poverty and made a beautiful, beautiful life in this country. His pops was a very prominent developer in the Philly area, Gianni. This is a fact. I'm not. Don't take away flowers. Tommy, if they only knew when you work for yourself, there is no clock on a clock. It never ends. I do not recommend self-employment for anybody, only if you have to. His dad was a prominent figure in the building trades in the Philly area, more so outside of Philly. But God bless his pop. I think his pop lost a couple of fingers, all kidding aside. The man was a horse, a workhorse. I think he lost a couple of fingers in a cement mixer, if I remember correctly, in a cement mixer. He taped his fucking hand up because he needed a day's pay. Now, Jeff is a different type of guy. His father had a serious injury on a construction site. He taped his hand up to stop the bleeding to get the day's pay. I don't know, James. You know, some things happen I don't know. Yes. Yes, especially a dad like that. You know what I mean, Gianni? So look, I don't beat up on the guy. He don't probably like me for some reason, and I don't know why. I never did anything to the man. I do truly call him a content creator because he does put work in. He does put unfortunately, he's in a dying space. The genre's dead. And I don't understand why he wouldn't like me. I never did anything wrong to the guy. Okay, Bill. Yeah. No, his father. Why he ended up in the... Yes, I do remember that, Gianni. That's crazy. So something different within the family. I don't criticize. Listen, someday I'm going to have grandchildren. I may have a kid that's that way. God forbid. I may have a grandchild, a cousin, a niece, a nephew that's that way. So I never criticize a person's disabilities. I don't do that. Although mine has been criticized on here by you, by narcissists. My disabilities have been really pointed out and criticized on here. My lack of education has been definitely picked at on here by people pretending to be respectful individuals. They're hiding, but they're really not. They're animals. So I'm not going to pick on his disability or whatever you call it, what he has there. Yeah, something. He definitely has mental illness of some kind. But anyway, his pop was a wonderful man from what I understand. And his pop's reputation on the street was flawless. This is a fact. This is a fact. Let them be that way. You're different, 100%. But I wanted to bring it up today only because I was wondering what the mindset is. The mindset is, Don McHugh, and, well, I mean, Bill C. He's got mental illness. That's a disability, somewhat. Mental illness is kind of a disability, isn't it? He's got mental illness. He'll tell you that. He went into a mental home and everything. He spent some time in there. He thought Joey Molino was going to clip him. Yeah, no doubt. No, I'm not. Big Bones. Is that Philly Bob? Hold on, you're back, Philly. What's up, my man? Hold on, Philly Bob is back. Great to see you, Philly Bob. It's It's been a minute since I've seen you. I hope you're well. A frequent flyer to the funny farm. Cheech, yeah, we could say that. God, I'm enjoying having coffee with you guys this morning. Yep, I'm enjoying having coffee with you guys on this beautiful Sunday morning. Welcome back, Philly Bob. It's got to be about a month or so. Yeah, and the dude's dad. I mean, this is very sad. Yes. Cinnamon Girl, hello there from Big Bones. Yes. Sweet Tea. He worked for Barstool Sports. He was making $100,000 a year with Barstool Sports. He demanded $200,000 from them. Dave Portnoy said, "Go fuck yourself. You're fired." He worked for Barstool twice. Well, he thought he was worth $200,000 a year. What? Really? You should have stayed with Barstool. Take the $100K. Stay with a great company like that. Be humble. The guy has many aspects of, you could have gone into the sports aspect of Barstool. You could have gone into whatever. They would have, but this is true. Yes, Sweet Tea. He worked for Barstool Sports. It's unbelievable. How do you give that up? How do you give that up? Yep. Bones is starting off with a bang. Yeah. Yeah. Big increase. Got the hose. 40 people. Wonderful. Thank you, CG2, for looking at the numbers. I don't know. I would just be humble. I saw a Crypto Nostra billboard with Zakali's face on it and PA term. Did you really? The chiclet's going global, huh? Wow. His crypto is worldwide on a billboard. No, you can't knock the hustle, Cheech. I'll tell you that. I'll never knock a man's hustle. Ma disgrazia di animali. But I will never knock a man's hustle. He's on billboards with his Crypto Nostra. Maharon. Kid knows how to hustle. Yeah. Exactly, Johnny. The going anywhere thing. The electronic billboard. I'm going to look into the electronic billboard for the social club. Should we throw it up on an electronic billboard? Should we throw it up? Should I put a couple of 300 into electronic billboard for the social club? Where do you want it? By the Meadowlands? Where do you want my YouTube channel? By the Meadowlands? What billboard? Where? Times Square? What do you want? I'm going to look into the electronic billboard for Tommy Stig Social Club. Oh, my God. Can you imagine driving and you see your social club up on there on the billboard? MetLife? You want? Hey, teacher. MetLife I could probably get. I mean, I know people at MetLife. I could probably get on the thing. I can get on the thing at MetLife. I know a couple of executives over there. But I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do that. Imagine you're watching the Giants game and you see, I should do it just for a goof. You guys will lose your minds. MetLife. Do it during the Giants game. I can make that happen. Stigs on a billboard. That's next left. Your sister's ass. Yes. I got people there right now. They're already working 6 o'clock in the morning. I was driving too fast to snap a photo of it, Toro. Are the Jets home or the Giants home today? Maybe I'll make a call today. Who's home, the Jets or the Giants? I got people in the executive suites today. Tommy Stig Social Club. Get a real social club and call it Tommy Stig Social Club. We can have a strip. No. No, James. I'm not into strip girls. I'm not into strippers. Christmas was good, Philly Bob. Thank you. Jets are home. Okay, thank you, Stephen. I'm not into. If I have my friends wanted to get a social club. We were going to get a social club, but we'll see. My nephew was driving down there from Rhode Island to see them a game against Patriots. Yeah, you told us yesterday. That's crazy. That is crazy. James, you're a dirty motherfucker. You know that? You're a dirty bastard. Just put him in the trunk again. I'm not into go-go girls. Church. Yeah. Westbound, huh? That's crazy. Get a social club. Yeah. Oh, we have the people. We have the people. No, I'm not worried about the people. No problem. We could do it in Belleville or Nutley or Newark. There's nothing wrong with strippers, but they ain't coming to my social club. That's a great way to get shut down. I have nothing against strippers. You want to sell your clam, you sell your clam. It's your possession. That's up to you. I'm just not interested in it. I never did the go-go bars. I went into go-go bars I never went into a go-go bar to see the girls. Yeah. A friend of mine got killed at Shooters in Elizabeth. He got stabbed. Kevin. Friend of mine, Kevin, got stabbed, killed at. No, it was called. What was that? What was that go-go joint? I forget what it was called in Elizabeth. Got stabbed, man. I remember when they called and said Kevin got killed last night. What was the name of that go-go joint in Elizabeth? No, Rickles. No, I used to go in there to collect money. If I had to go collect, if somebody owed money, I would have to go to a go-go joint. There was a go-go bar in Elizabeth. Where the fuck was the name of that? Most of my friends are sleeping right now. I can't ask them. Very sad. Come on. So, Charlie, what was the go-go bar in Elizabeth over there? Come on, so Charlie, you're going to know. Right by Budweiser, right by Anheuser-Busch. What was it? A little down. We used to have our union meetings at the Sweet Cherries in Brooklyn. Well, that's a different situation. Lookers. It was Lookers, yes. I said Shooters. Did I say Lookers? Shooters was in Hoboken. It was Lookers, yeah. God, I remember when that happened. That was a tough day. Tough day. Lookers, yeah. It was Lookers. Wow. He was a rough kid. Rough Irish kid from the neighborhood. And he got stabbed right in the fucking heart, man. He died right there. Nah, I never did the lap dances, pole dances. Now, I used to go into Scores, but I used to go to Scores on East 61st. I think it was East 61st, if I remember correctly. I don't know. Scores was on East 61st. So I used to go to Scores, but really, really not for the go-go joint, not for the girls. I got to tell you. You remember when he got killed? God, what a day that was. Yeah, Kevin. Yeah. Lookers was all nude. Well, it was one of those joints. Frank's Chicken House in Somerville was all nude. There was a place called Frank's Chicken House in Somerville, New Jersey, or Manville, New Jersey. Yeah. Scores was a beautiful place. Now, let me explain to you something. We pull up the Scores on East 61st. I mean, it was something interesting. Yeah. Well, that was another location. Yeah. Any plans for the new year? Hanging in, Philly Bob. Stay home, everybody. Don't go out. See, you guys prompt conversation over. Oh, Wiggins. Irish kid. I forget his last name. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. I'm not interested in any of that stuff ever. I never was. Wiggles and Wiggles was Queens Industrial Park. Wiggles, but Wiggles had more than one location. That was New Jersey guy opened up Wiggles. Wiggles was good, and the other one was the with the wings. Cena Weaver, what was the go-go joint with the wings? That was in Manhattan, though. Uh, Something Run, or they had a few locations too. Listen, I know the game. I had to go to some of these places for certain reasons. No, it wasn't Penthouse. It was something else. Obviously, I dipped into bars, seedy go-go joint. Yeah, guys, know when you're involved in some shit, you go into some shitty places. And not that you're there for that action. Nah, I forget. Mardi Gras, the Gold Club, and the Boss. Place called Anthony's. Okay, that's good. Let me change this this power here. Hold on a minute, guys. Yeah, so it's just a part of that life. Let me see. Did we lose the? Did that take the power down a little bit? Am I lagging now? Let's go off of here. Let's get this out of here. Hold on a minute. Let's go back out, and we'll go with this. Okay, this is better. I prefer this anyway. This is much better. We're good now. Yeah. Yep. I don't know which one it was called. It was in the 90s. Anyway, those are some. Listen, some people like these places. This for me, I can't do it. It was not my thing. I know guys that would sit for hours at a go-go joint, for hours and hours and hours and hours. Just curious, what's the best year of your life as far as age? This is a great question here, Tommy. Just curious, what was the best year of your life as far as age? Without categorizing. Hello, Angelique. Now I got to categorize that. Without categorize, see, you got to categorize. In a selfish way, what was the best year of my life? In a selfish way, the first year I was divorced. In a selfish way, first year I was divorced was a fucking party like you can't imagine. Removing the kids, because that's the best moment of my life, of course. You know, that's just, if you're a jerk off if you think anything different. Other than the birth of my children, I'm going to go with the first year of my divorce and the year leading up to me taking a pinch. I got two really good years in my life. The year leading up to me getting pinched, before that, and then the first year I was as far as selfish fun, I'll go with that. That might sound crazy to you. As far as fun and not giving a fuck, those are the 2 years. Yes. In certain ways. You know, listen, first year of my divorce was also my lowest point in life for the first couple of months. And then I said, oh, what the fuck? What do you really need? A room key. Remember, I live in a neighborhood where there's bars and clubs and restaurants and this and that. So, Philly Bob, I hope I answered that question for you. First year, boom, boom, next, boom, boom, next, boom, boom, next. It's crazy. It was You know the song New Kid in Town? You ever hear that song by the Eagles, New Kid in Town? Yes. Let me know. If you ever heard the song New Kid in Town. I kind of was living that a little bit. Everybody knew me, but the new kid back in town. Like the boys are back in town. So I'm going to go with the songs where the new kid in town or the boys back. The boys are back. The boys are back in town because when I came back around, I brought all kinds of people around. Out. Come on, meet me here, meet me there. I was back in the neighborhood, so to speak. So I'm going to tell you a great DVD, CD to listen to. The Eagles Farewell Tour. If you can get a hold of this DVD, Eagles Farewell Tour, and you could crank this is some selection. That's an amazing arrangement. Eagles Farewell Tour. Get your hands on that. That's great music. Wow, it's unbelievable. I got to tell you, it's absolutely unbelievable. Yeah. All right, so we're going to go into a little something here. I watched yesterday Find Me Guilty. Okay, listen, I was talking about Jackie DeNorcia yesterday, talking about Tommy DeNorcia. I got to call him later. I got to have a conversation with Tommy D. Because I watched Find Me Guilty yesterday. And at first I was critical of this movie. At first I did not think that Vin Diesel played a good Jackie. You got to remember, when you see these guys, when you kind of know them on a somewhat of a personal level, that the man was in jail for a long time, but he's a neighborhood guy. So when you kind of know, yeah. So I was a little, but then Gianni, I settled in a little bit. He overacted, I'm going to think, Gianni. He overacted. He did look right. He did a lot of, he was on point for the most part. I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy seeing it the second time or third time. Now, I got to call Tommy and get a little, I got to talk to Tommy about this. He'll never come on. He does not a social media guy. He's not an actor. Not a good one, at least. Yeah, I don't think he's a very good actor at all, Gianni Catalano. I think he did a decent Jackie. I'll give him a little 50-50 on that. Tommy D did meet. Unfortunately, you guys may not know this, but Jackie DeNorcia died just prior to the movie being released. He never got to see it. He never got to see the movie. That's very sad. He did 17 and a half on a 30-year bid and died. He only got 24 months on the outside. Two very sad stories of people that did their time and passed quite quickly. Michael Perna passed quite quickly after doing a 25-year hit. And Jackie DeNorcia doing 17 and a half of a 30-year hit. Very sad. It wasn't a bad movie at all, but a little cheesy. It was a little, I gave it a little bit of benefit of the doubt, Gianni. They didn't use the right. They couldn't use their names. Nicky was basically Tumac Asatoro. He was a beast, Tumac. And the other brothers they were talking about was the Tessetta brothers. And they didn't use the names. But very sad. He did not get to see it. Hollywood, hello. Too bad. He did not get to see it. Michael Perna and Jackie DeNorcia were the two very, very sad stories that passed quite quickly on their out. Michael Perna was a very tough man, and died from the COVID got him. Very sad, very sad. I remember little Joey texting me 6:30 in the morning, telling me Uncle Mike died. I said, what? He said, Uncle Mike is dead. I said, what are you talking about? He said, he's died. He did. COVID. So I did see a AI video about Tumac yesterday. These AI videos are much better than these half-ass content creators, so to speak. So Okay, so I did watch a couple of movies yesterday. I watched Find Me Guilty. I watched a little bit of The Godfather 2. I watched a little bit of Pope of Greenwich Village. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I did enjoy Find Me Guilty. Yeah, I know, but after doing 25 years, well, it's tough, man. It's tough to see somebody die after doing 25 years in the joint. It's terrible. Let me brighten this here for myself. Hold on a minute. We're moving slow here. Okay. You might get a glare off my glasses. I had to increase the lighting a little bit, so you might get a little glare off my glasses. Let's see what I got up here. Let's see what I got up here. See if I could play this. If I don't get a block on this, we might very well get a block on this. If it even plays, it looks like the internet's very slow here. Let me see. Let's see. See if this plays. It might not play. I don't know.
Never lost the case. You're all going down.
The men you see before you have engaged in all sorts of criminal activities.
20 defendants, 76 counts, at least 4 prosecutors, tapes, surveillance videos.
Mr. Denosha, you're on.
Hi, I'm Jackie Denosha. I'm defending myself in this case. I'm going to be my own lawyer.
Have you had any legal experience?
I've been in prison half my life. Sometimes I think I had too much legal experience. What do I need with the lawyers?
It's not just you. They get one of you for spitting on the sidewalk, and all of you can go down.
It looks to me like he's hurting us. I'm separating him.
That's still Mac right there.
It's not up to you.
You want to bet?
That's still Mac.
The Brunos want you dead.
Those guys love me, man.
Love you. Puts 4 bullets in you and he loves you?
Yeah, he loves me.
I'll cut your heart out.
I want to offer a deal.
I rather my friends.
You have no friends.
You know what the 2 best words in the English language are? Things change. Do you know that this government offered me a deal to lie about these men? Objection! Jackie D don't rap.
One of the lady jurors said he was cute.
What is wrong with these people?
Isn't the real reason you're testifying here because I refuse sexual advances from you? You want to suck on this instead of... You and me out on the street. Do you feel that the prosecutor was right?
Jackie, you swing at him in this courthouse, this case is over.
Don't take it out on my friends here.
We're gonna go traveling and have us a fling.
To find me guilty.
You just wait and see.
How do I look good?
Nothing but the best is good enough.
May I have a sidebar? I ordered creamy peanut butter and they brought me chunky.
This isn't my department.
Nothing but the best is good enough.
So I'm lagging a little bit. I know that we are lagging a little bit. That's the internet situation. There's nothing I could do about it. But check it out. Check it out. I would. You should enjoy it. Go look at Find Me Guilty. The Pope of Greenwich Village was a great film. Yeah. Take a look at the Pope of Greenwich Village. It's on YouTube right now. Yeah, this is worth a watch. I would do it, James Simpson. Let me know what you think. I'm very curious to see what you think, James, if you do take a watch at it. So you got, yeah. So if you have YouTube Premium right now, you're able to get Godfather 1 and 2. You're able to get Coda, Gianni, Godfather Coda. You're able to get Pope of Greenwich Village, This Thing of Ours. There's a lot of good things on YouTube Premium right now. I believe it's YouTube Premium. You never saw the movie, you will have to watch it again. Which one? The Pope of Greenwich Village, the Pope of Greenwich Village, or Find Me Guilty? Donna, make a list here. We got some homework for you. The Pope of Greenwich Village, Find Me Guilty, and, well, The Godfathers, you know. So, oh, the Vin Diesel one was Find Me Guilty. Now, you have to understand, these are guys from my area, so I would love for you guys to watch it and then ask some questions. I would love to do that. Yeah. The Pope of Greenwich Village is a classic. There's nothing like it. There's absolutely nothing like it. All right. So yeah. 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 Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Good stuff. Great stuff, guys. Oh, we've been on for a long time, over 2 hours. Yeah, it opens up with the summer wind. Yep. Yeah, it opens up with the summer wind. Yeah, it looks like we're lagging a little bit on the internet. That's what it looks like to me. So I don't know. Limited or no ads, emergence. Yep. The Pope opens up with the summer wind, 100%. Yeah. Yeah. I got a couple of clips here. You want to see if they'll play? Let's see if they'll play. Show tonight. Me and Fern will be doing next Sunday, it looks like. Yeah. Looks like CG2 next Sunday. Me and Fern will resume. We're going back to Sunday nights, so that will be next week. Yeah, next week. She's traveling. She's still here in Jersey, but she's so busy we couldn't even connect. CG2. So that's where we're at. Fern's great. Good kid is right. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, I'm lagging, so I'm not going to share anything, guys. I don't want to share anything on this internet connection. My internet connection isn't good. Yeah. All right, look, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I did have a couple of more bullet points to go down, but it's Sunday. We get into general, regular conversation. Tomorrow is a little more structured. As you know, it's Monday. Do I have any clips from the Pope? I don't have them up there. I got a bad internet connection, Sundance. If I do a show tonight, we'll show some clips. If I might do a personal show alone tonight, Sunday night. You know, I like to do Sunday night shows. So if I do a show tonight, there will be, we'll put some clips up. Yeah. Right. Listen, when I'm off like this, I was off for a whole week, like 12, 10 days. We do longer shows. Tomorrow gets back to bang, bang, under an hour, in and out, and that's that. So that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. I'm going to try and go out with a song. It may not load, but I want to thank you guys. We are, in fact, on our way to 365. We are on our way to 365. We may, in fact, pull this thing off if it's God's will. What are you talking about, you? I'm not sure, James. What am I missing? Wait, hold on. Oh, I don't even know how to do that. James, I don't know how to do that stuff. I don't know how to do that. All right, listen. We're out of here, guys. I'm going to try and go out with a little Sarah Collins. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. There's nothing that I can do. But let's try and go out with Sarah Collins with a little grooving on a Sunday afternoon. We are on our way out. Tommy Stigs wishing you all a blessed Sunday. Have a great day. Ciao. For now, I don't think it's going to work, but we're going to give it a shot.
groovy on a Sunday afternoon. Really couldn't get away too soon. I can't imagine anything that's better. The world is ours whenever we're together. Ain't a place I'd like to be instead of moving down a crowded avenue. Doing anything we'd like to do. There's always lots of things that we can see. We can be anyone we'd like to be. All those happy people we could meet, just grooving on a Sunday afternoon.